Good morning, people, and it is good morning. Anyway, as you can see, I'm back in the Franzi kind of inn, and as you will have seen from the thumbnail already, this is an unboxing. Somewhat interesting unboxing because there's just loads of it. Anyway, I've cut it back so it's mainly the beers, and I just had to show you these things because there was other bits and pieces, and it was going to be like a never-ending video. It'd be more worse than my last Blackpool one. So first thing is, I did pick these up yesterday before I left Fleetwood. £8.99 each. Features the old bobble action. There is Rodney Trotter with the famous suitcase. And it's gold, you know. Dale always loved gold, as we all know. And it was sort of like something we had to pick up. And Sean said, it's Father's Day soon, Dad. So I'm going to get you them for your Father's Day present, but you can pay. There you go. But it'll do something for me. There is the legend that is Uncle Albert. You know, a man of the war. Just remember, he's not showing you his medals on this. He's trying to play it down a bit. But I say, these are £8.99 each. I chose the gold ones. And there is Dale with a cocktail in one hand and a wad of cash in another. But the idea is you put them on something, you know, and they move around. We'll probably put them on the bar, if I'm honest. Actually, maybe I'll just take Dale out just to have a look while we're here. Let's have a quick look, and then we'll get on to the beers. As I say, we did have other bits and pieces from quite an eventful time, and we won't do anyone. Oh, hold on. Okay. We don't want to open. He wants to stay in the box, I think. But yeah, these are in your local home bargains, by the way, and they're £8.99. I thought it said £6.99, but I was on the Blanc the night before. Anyway, they are a fair old size. Hold on, let's chuck that over there. Let's chuck that there. And just to check some quality. You see? So there it is. You know what happens here. Yeah, he's on there. And his head goes. So, there you go. And as I say, he has the infamous D. D for Dale or Derek. You know, at least it don't say TIT on your headed paper. Right, enough about that. Let's get on with the beers. So firstly, so I get the home bargains ones, which go with them. Right, hold on, let's do the home bargains first. Not very many from there. I did have the receipt just to check to make sure. A lot of you will have seen most of these before in a way. There's only a few. We got a Camden Stout Smooth. Will be coming up to the channel unless Michelle takes it beforehand, and that's the same with everyone. 99p for 40ml can, 4% ABV. I don't like Camden that much. Various reasons. We have, oh yeah, I didn't know what this one was. Crafted with passion since 1920. Finally, 4%, that's a bit shy. Manchester. Windhoek. There you go. 4% ABV. Premium lager. Hopefully it's a Pilsner. I don't know. I don't know it. I know this one because I've had it before, and I'm sure Adam or someone recently reviewed it. 4.5%. Argentina's most famous. It might have been Simon even that reviewed it, but someone did. And then SJ, oh by the way, that was in a 330ml bottle, was 149, that was 139, and that was 99. SJ decided we could review this. A Smirnoff Ice 70cl, the cost of £2.89. It says £3.49 there, but it's actually £2.89. That's your home bargains deal. And it doesn't come at 5% as back in the day, 1990, late 1990s. When I drank it, when it was 5%, it is now 4%. Another one they messed around with, but there will be a review soon with SJ. So that's that one out the way. Right, next we go to our main man Rob from Bramhill Brewing, who luckily for us dropped us off some beauties. All beer, bottle condition. Let's settle for 24 hours in fridge. Stood up before drinking. Hope you enjoy. And Rob, you must check his channel out. There'll be a link in here if you want to know about home brewing and everything. He's also got a food channel as well. I think one links to the other. Let's just say this man knows his stuff. I taught him everything he knows, by the way. But he's a close friend. I haven't actually met Rob personally. We've been very close, but not that close. And that's the meeting, by the way. But yeah, Simmos knows him. I think they forget the Manchester rivalry and they get on really well, which is absolutely great. Anyway, we have one beer. It's called Pradava Silver. And that is a Ukrainian beer. 8.2, Jesus. Woohoo, Rob. Okay. 8.2%. I have reviewed a couple of Robs before. One memorable one being a Weizenbock. And believe you me, this man's just doing this stuff in his kitchen. So, LMP Saison. Oh, lemon and pink pepper. Wild juice Saison. 7% ABV. He's not shy with these ABVs, is he? And a Dunkelbock, 5.5% ABV, which is obviously, as Rob's correctly written, a dark wheat. I think this is the one Michelle really wanted to try. Dunkel Albert. You've had Uncle Albert before. Now you've got Dunkel Albert. We'll have Uncle Albert on the bar for when we review this, because we will be bringing these to the channel. And that was to say was 5% ABV. And then we have, and this was quite of interest to me. Was it this one? Ah, he made me do it. It should be she made me do it. Which is an American brown hop strata. 5.5%. I think I'll have to ask Rob. I'm not entirely sure about that one. I'll have to ask Rob. But this was the extra one that was of notice to me. Forever Autumn, a sour. 5.2%. It's blackberry, elderberry and wild yeast, which to me, that is some interest. So right, let's get them down so they can go in the fridge ready to rock. Put them over here. So special thanks obviously to Rob, because Rob dropped them off because he knew obviously that I was at Simmos house. So put that with that. So yeah, Rob dropped them off yesterday. They had a chat and a cuppa and everything. Right, put them back in there. And now we're on the next ones. So now these are some somewhat interesting things here. I'm going to go through my email so I can give you the right things. And this was from Market Bottle Shop. And obviously me and SJ went in, collected the beers when I finally found it in Preston, which both Josh and Rick from the groups both used. Really knowledgeable gentleman. I can't remember his name, I don't want to get his name wrong. I'm sure, actually, hold on a minute, I can tell you. I hate getting things wrong and make myself look like a lemon, which I do quite a lot, I know. Because I normally would say John or Dave. Steve, I thought it was. Yeah, Steve, very knowledgeable gentleman, as I said, very helpful. And the thing is, well, with Steve, you know, if there's something that you want in the area, it'll hold for you if you're going up there soon. If there's something you want that you can't get, give him a shot. I'll put a link, obviously, to his website. Obviously, if you're near Preston, obviously, of course, it's a lot better. But right, let's go through some of these. Right, Twice Brewed. Conventina. Now the reason I got that, I reviewed a few Twice Brewed and we've actually got the glass, and I thought an orange zesty IPA, 5.6%. Yep, I'll have some of that, and that actually sounded good. I didn't see that on their website when I ordered, and that was at a cost of £4, and that's like I say, is that 500ml bottle, or is it yeah, 500ml bottle, as I said, £4. Right, this one, I think you'll know why I got that. That's self-explanatory, isn't it? 500ml bottle again. Fab 4, being the 4 hops, and it's a Liverpool IPA brewed in L23. And the Fab 4 comes in at 4.4% and was £3.25, which is an absolute steal. Anything to do with the Beatles. I would get Lennon to do the review with me, but unfortunately he's not here. So we've got that. Right, now some of these go together. Ha ha ha. So if we put these, oh yeah, of course I forgot that one. Aha. So I've got a couple of Goose Willis, and the reason I got them from Brew York, a lot of you know that's the first sour I ever tried. I absolutely love it. I still do now. It's only a release that's done now and again, so I can't get it all the time. And the Goose Willis were £4 each. You're not going to knock that for a decent sour. Right, so that goes. I'm trying to work out. Yeah, so Wiper and True, a 6% blueberry, peach and vanilla sour, which sounded good. Our friends from Bristol, fruit crumble, was that the one? Yeah, £4.75 people. So there you go, Wiper and True. I was about to say I've got the glass there, but it's done a bunk. But I do have it somewhere, I think, anyway. So right, they go together with them, and we'll talk about that in a minute. We also got a double IPA called Cully from Wiper and True, which was hold on, I'm old, £6.50. Double IPA, that's just kind of thing. I also got passion fruit and nectarine sorbet Yonder sour, dairy free fruit sour, 5% ABV. That was I can't find that one. What was it called? Yonder sorbet. Ah, £5.75. Yonder, I found some of their sours hit and miss. I love the sours like the Goose Willis with a proper sour bite. Sometimes with them, I found them not to be so sour and more like a smoothie, but don't take nothing away from them. It doesn't mean they're bad. That's just my thing, as I say. And I had to have this. Rivington. Rivington are actually Steve's best ones. He said they're his best sellers in the whole store. And if you go and check out the store, honestly, it's a little compact store, but he's got so much in there. Loads of glassware, you know, loads of beers that you're not going to get all the time. This was £6.50, DIPA, double fog, 500ml. Rivington was one that I let go for too long. And I kept meaning to try it. And I was going to go along the brewery. I never did. And I was actually up in Liverpool. And I met Neil. A lot of you know Neil from the socials and everything. And he actually said, you've got to try this. And we were just absolutely blown away with this. I think it was actually a DIPA we tried by them. And Neil got us the glasses from the craft brewery there, which was absolutely brilliant. But yeah, that was that. And that's how that went. And yeah, it's a pleasure to do another one of theirs. I will get up to the brewery. Right, so the whole point as well, obviously Simmos from Simmos Sups, who's coming next with his beers, introduced me to this brewery because I was trying to get hold of these from Michelle. So that's just an extra pizza one, but this is Beak. I mean, a lot of you know Beak. We went down to the brewery and Beak have really upped the ante from East Sussex. Now the problem was Beak was sold out of the pizza one and the pineapple one. And it was going to cost me like £6 delivery from one, £7 from another. So to get Michelle 2 beers was going to cost me £30 and I thought, I can't pay that. Anyway, luckily I managed to pre-order online. Steve held them for me because I knew I was going up there. And we got a pineapple, you know. And this is supposed to be an absolute cracker. It comes in at 5.6%, whereas the pizza is 6.5%. The crazy thing about these two, you got to mix them. So we like doing that. As a lot of you know that follow the channel for some time, we love a bit of in the mix. And yeah, pineapple, as you know from my own Weizen Bock with Hackney Church Brewing, that's my thing. So yeah, I'm proud to try them. I got an extra pizza one just because there was an extra pizza one there. It was that sort of situation. But yeah, do check out this place in Preston. There'll be a link to his Facebook page in there if you're anywhere near Preston, honestly, and you don't check them out, you're missing out. Now, last but not least, as you know, I was visiting my main man Simmos. Now, I'm going to run through Simmos beauties. Ooh, the one I really try to avoid, but Michelle wanted to try this one. Now, you talk about Rob, yeah, the brewer before. I was on a live and Rob drank this. I won't say what he said about Simmos. I won't say, but luckily Rob's still with us to tell the story. That's what it's all about. Anyway, it's from our friends at Camden. It's 4% and it's a Camden brown ale, but it's absolutely great for Michelle to try it because she wanted me to buy it. I point blankly refused because you had to buy 4 under the delivery charge. Simo did buy it, and the loving man that he is kept one. Or Michelle. Well, for I and Michelle. Then we've got Bullhouse Brewery, Brick, brewed and canned in Belfast. I don't think I've had these before. The IPA, 8% ABV. Ooh, what's she trying to do to me? Okay, okay. And Track Brewing, it's another DIPA, and it is an absolute cracker. All your different hops, we float. Ooh, blimey, Simo. I thought he liked me, you know. Ooh. So we've got a few DIPAs to get through, which I've found I'm actually getting more and more into as the time goes on, if I'm honest. At first I wouldn't touch them, but some of them now are absolutely mad, and I do like them. So, an IPA, Motorhead Road Crew, to hell and back, one of Simo's lads, and that's at 6% ABV, which again will be something interesting. And yeah, Motorhead. I think we all know who Motorhead are. And then we have a chimney. Do you know, actually I've got the glass here for this. I don't know if I had this triple one though. A triple here at 8%. I have a chimney glass. I've had a few of their range. Obviously some time ago when I used to import a lot of Belgian beers. Obviously I don't so much now. And then we've got a lovely fillers here, a vintage ale. Look at that, even in a box. He cares, Simo, doesn't he? Bottle condition, vintage ale, limited edition. Limited edition, I think I'll sell it. No, in a box, that's the sort of guy Simo is, people. And look at that. It's even numbered. How about that, eh? Special limited edition on eBay this afternoon if it's worth anything. No, they'll all be on review soon. And then we have Breakbeat Brewing Mr. Maverick Imperial Irish Stout. This was the one I was looking at 6 o'clock this morning. 12.3% ABV. 330ml. Oh, look at that on the top. How professional is that? Wax top. Oh, I thought Simo liked me. Blimey, it's got 8 years on the best before. Blimey. Whew. Best served at room temperature. Brewed in Southampton. I know nothing about Breakbeat Brewing. If anyone does know anything about anything I've put on here that I don't know with any of the beers that I'm not aware of, do make me aware. And last but not least, it's a beauty. It's something we've had before, something we have the glassware. Sheffield Blonde. Now that is the pick of the bunch. An absolute cracker of a beer. A real heavyweight. I don't know if I've actually ever reviewed it, but I absolutely love it. You know, what can I say? When you're talking of beers and you're talking of quality, that's quality. Obviously, I don't know with any of the other ones. I know this brand. I know that's horrible. That you can't see on the camera is the Camden Stout. Sorry. What can I say? Thanks for watching. I am on the live with Simo tonight. This video will be coming out at some point this afternoon. It's Friday, by the way. Here I'm back. I know you've missed me. We haven't missed me because I've been here, there, and everywhere. But yeah, and all the beers I put on there. If anyone's still watching now, and there's anything you want us to do first, do let us know. Or we'll work through them as soon as possible, as long as Michelle don't get through them before we review them. Bonjour.